Hello, precious souls, and welcome to this sacred channeling from Spirit. This message is meant to find those souls who are very, very deep. You have so many depths within you, and I intuitively pick up on someone's energy who is very sensitive, mysterious, but there is this power in your emotions, like you feel life deeply. Everything you feel is always full of depth, full of emotion, and maybe some of you find it hard to be this way because, for example, you could be feeling quite lonely because the majority of people, the way they express themselves, it's quite like quite on the surface, superficial, and you are such a powerful soul with so many depths. So for you to connect to someone, it's quite a challenge, and that is okay because you are out of this world. You are something else. This is what I hear from your spirit guides. And the funny thing is, in this reading, that before we get into your message, Spirit wants you to go and listen to this song. If you are a very musical soul, I see that for some of you, this song could bring you healing and could really nurture those depths of you. But please don't forget to come back to this reading. But I don't know why you should listen to the song and only then come back to this message from Spirit. So I hope you're gonna come back. And of course, you don't have to listen to the song if you don't feel like it. Let's see, what does this deep, beautiful, precious soul need to hear from Spirit? So I will leave your charms over here. Let's get into it. We have helpless and hopeless. I feel that this could describe your energy. Like, usually I would read this card in completely different way. This reading is mostly about being indecisive, not knowing which way to go, choosing in like one of two out of two, like for the decision making. But it's interesting because I didn't receive this message this way. My readings are authentic and I always trust whatever I receive from Spirit. Straight away when I look into the card, when I see the image, I receive a message because I am visionary and I always feel empowered by what I see, straight away what I feel. So this message is meant to find a soul who has got very strong feelings. Because one moment you could be feeling, oh, I want to do this, like a strong emotion. You feel pulled towards something. You feel empowered, like highs and lows. This is what I hear from Spirit. So one moment you feel this very high emotion, very self-empowered, and then you reach a bottom. So it's like you living in those extremes. You go through highs and lows, but this is where your strength is. Like your emotions, they always carry some information, and I see you are such a healer because you don't just do something blindly because you feel a certain emotion. You understand those emotions must flow through you, and you must find your own ways how to heal, how to give yourself that unconditional love in the moment. So, this is what you do. Like, you always find your own truth, your own healing, your own self empowerment. I see for some of you, you have been on this journey in your solitude, and you could be spending so much time alone where you nurture yourself. So even if you feel sometimes like you are helpless or hopeless, just like it says on this card, you know that's just a moment. So for you, it's like everything is like music. Like your everything is connected. Everything speaks to you the way music speaks to some of you if you are very musical. The power of emotion, the power of the moment. And I'm not surprised to see healing begins. Some of you, you have a very powerful voice. And it doesn't matter which way you use your voice, but you heal. You heal through that voice. You heal yourself. You heal others. So it doesn't matter what you feel. It doesn't matter what happens in your world. I see that you always find this solution, this new way of seeing a certain situation. Like nothing is complicated for you because you have learned your ways how to nurture those emotions. Let them flow. You don't become them, but you find wisdom. You find your own healing. So you are a very magical soul because you got your own ways how to truly take care of yourself. We have daydreams and decisions. It's interesting because this card, it really reflects this one because this card is also about decisions, making the decision. And here we have daydreams and decisions. So no matter what you feel, no matter what is happening in you, it's like you always have this ability to go all the way in, to reach your higher self. And this is where all that wisdom, all that clarity is. So I see that you truly are very, very unique. You are such a change maker. Like you could be very innovative. Maybe some of you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. You don't have to be, but it's like you are full of ideas. and you always make sure that something solid comes out of that. You don't just dream how to make something better. You go all the way in, back to yourself, fully inwards, and then something magical changes about you. All that wisdom is so unique. You are somebody who is empowering yourself. And we have the Chariot over here. So this is the card of action. This is the card of movement. This is the card of change. So I'm not surprised why I said you are the change maker, because this card is just a confirmation. And it's also major arcana we have over here. So you are definitely somebody who makes those life-changing decisions. Whatever you feel, that is like a channel for you. You are channeling energy. You are living moment by moment. And with the Chariot card, it truly represents that beautiful balance. Like, you also always come back to your heart. Because as you all know, we have our ego, our personality, and that ego, the mind, could tell you something different, but it's like you always have your ways how to heal, how to stay empowered, even in those moments of when you feel weak. You don't stay there that long, because it's like you always make sure that you listen to your heart, to the wisdom of your heart, and you put that into action. You go after your dream life. You change your life. And I love the fact that we have here 7-7. So I always see number 7 as a lucky number, like 777. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the way I see it, or maybe you do as well. It's also a very mysterious number. So you are full of mystery. Whatever you feel deeply, you never know where it's gonna take you, what you're gonna make out of it. I see you being such an alchemist, such a powerful individual who channels the energy and your own feelings, and what comes out of that. It could be such a beautiful masterpiece, something creative, something solid, something that helps you to see your own strength, your own potential. So remember that you are always making sure that you embrace your weaknesses with the love of your strengths. Like, love always empowers you, coming back home to your heart and truly listening. What is your heart whispering to you? Living moment by moment, experiencing life fully, and making the most out of every moment of your existence. So thank you so much for being here. For those who are interested in personal readings, you're welcome to visit my website. I always leave the details in the description box. And I'm sending you all my love. Bye-bye.